And
I
3.
didn't go to 5 yet.
That's okay, Kenley. Take your time.
There's no car. Four. No, 3.
So for blue,
It's alright.
There's just 3, right?
Did 4.
Oh, that's
you
okay.
You can always color pencil.
you know what you can do, Anise? You can
Always.
cross this out with a pencil. So that way we know that there's
No,
just 3.
you can always colored pencil.
Oh, really?
No, you can't. Yeah.
Maybe
You
we
can
can
always crayon and colored pencil. I always can say.
Maybe for now we'll just draw an X. Yeah, that's perfect.
No,
That-
just erase it.
yeah, it might be a little tricky.
Oh, erase it.
So we just need those 3. All right. Are we ready to move on to red or still working?
I'm still working.
Okay.
Wow. Not still working.
All right, good. Now let's look at the red truffle trees. How many did we count?
4.
4. So how many
1,
boxes
2,
are you going to fill in?
4. 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I love them. 4. 4.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shut that door.
Good. Which one was the only one that we had to shut the door for?
Yes. Can we?
The pink one, right? And why did we have to shut the door on the 5th one?
Because it was the most.
Right. And we had 5 of those.
Yeah.
So when we have a group of 5, we shut the door. We put a tally across.
After, can we play with this?
Sure, right after the lesson we can.
Is the lesson
Okay.
done?
Now we're almost done. We're on the last step. And then we're gonna play with our truffle trees and the Play-Doh, all right? But I have one more thing. You're silly. I have one more thing that we're gonna do, okay? What we're gonna do is we are gonna make conclusions about what we just did. A conclusion.
What's a conclusion?
So,
What's a conclusion? Miss Leo, what's a conclusion?
yes, I'm gonna tell you all what it is. So a conclusion is the observation. So that means what we're gonna find from our results. So we're gonna say, I have 5 pink truffle trees and I have 3 blue truffle trees. Now what does that mean? So we're gonna look at our sheet here. And the first question, it's okay, I'll go over it with you in a second. All right? So we're gonna look at the first question. It says, circle the truffle tree that had the most. So use your graphs and use your tallies, and you're gonna put a big circle around the one that had the most truffle trees.
Circle the chocolate tree that had the least.
And you can go ahead and move on if you're all set.
Did Anise have the least or Zach have the least? Least.
I like how you're using the word least, because in the next question, that's actually what we're saying. Circle the truffle tree that had the least number. So we're gonna use our tally sheet, we're gonna use our graph, and we're gonna say, which one had the least tallies? Okay.
I'm Santa Claus.
Now in this spot,
I'm Santa Claus.
we'll play with those right after the lesson, okay? So this is the very last step in the lesson. We're so close to being able to play with them. Okay? So let's look down. For this part, we're gonna need our pencils for this.
Okay.
You can be Santa Claus in a little bit, okay?
No.
Pretty soon.
Okay, here's my
Okay.
pencil.
So grab your pencils.
Santa Claus.
This is the last part. So we're gonna write how many we have of each tree. You're gonna write the number. So you're gonna look at the pink truffle trees and you're gonna say, how many do I have there?
They are done. 5.
You had 5. Yep, that looks good. 3 blue ones, yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 red ones. Beautiful.
I can be Santa Claus now.
Almost. We have one more part. Can we set those down for now?
Darn it.
You want to put them in the cups?
No.
All right. Well, let's set them in the bag. How about that? Let's pay attention. We're almost done.
That's better.
Are we ready to continue? Okay. So Kenley, you put 5
Now
red.
I'm ready to
You put 3 blue and you put 4 red. Beautiful.
You said I put 5 red, 3 blue, and 4 red.
Yes,
You
correct.
Said 3.
Oh,
You
did I
said
mess
5
them up?
Red.
Yeah. You got it right. You have 5, 3 blue, and 4 red. They all look great.
Now
You guys are masters.
Now can we?
I just have to ask you one more thing before we wrap up this lesson. So what did everyone learn today?
Tally
What did we
marks.
learn about?
Tally marks.
So we practiced using tally marks. And what was our little song for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuts the door. And then what else did we learn? God, can we put those down for a second? Just for 1 second. I'm asking one more question. Just in a little bit, all right? Now, what else did we learn today? So we said, Zachary, you gotta pay attention, okay? Look up at me. Kenley, you too. What else did we learn today?
I don't know.
Did we learn about graphing?
No.
What did we learn about graphing?
No, calling stuff in.
Yes.
I see.
What did you learn?
Red. She used red for pink.
Did you learn that? Shh, guys, quiet down. I can't hear a niece. 1 second. All right. So what did we learn? That we can look at the tally marks, right? And we can use those tally marks to color in how many boxes we need, right? And when we look at our graph, can we see what truffle tree has the most?
Yes.
Which one had the most? What color? The most. What is that color?
Pink.
Right. And which one had the least? So that means the smallest number. And what color did Zachary have? Zachary, sit down. What color did you have, Zachary? And did you have the least, the smallest number?
Hey,
and
5,
who had
4, 3.
Who had the number that was in the middle? So it wasn't the smallest, it wasn't the largest, but it was in the middle. That was Anise, right? You had the red. All right. So did you guys know that we can
play this Play-Doh too?
we're almost there. Can you guys just sit down for 1 more minute? Zachary, I'm gonna have to take that if you can't keep it to yourself.
We don't play with Play-Doh. I have to play
So,
with Play-Doh.
Did you guys know that you can use graphs in your everyday lives?
Yep, boys.
So you can use it with anything. You can use it with weather. So what you could do is you could look at the weather this week. What has it been like this week? Has it been kind of rainy? Kind of cloudy out?
Like today.
Yeah.
Like today.
So what could you do? Do you think you could graph how many days it's been rainy and how many days it's been sunny out?
Yeah.
So you could take almost. So you can graph the whole month of April and you can say, it's been sunny for 10 days. So that would be all the way down. And you could say, it's been rainy a lot more than that. Kenley, keep it to yourself, okay? So, do we understand that we can use graphs even in our everyday lives? Even when you go home? So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys, when you go home tonight, I want you to raid your closets. And what you're gonna do when you do that is you're gonna look at how many shirts you have. Do you have some shirts and pants? Well, do you have shirts and pants somewhere?
No.
A collection of some?
No.
You don't? I see you got some on right there.
I only have 1 pair.
Well, that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to go home and you're going to count how many shirts you have.
Okay.
And you're going to count how many pants you have. So you're going to...
I have 1 shirt.
You have 1 shirt now, but you might have more at home.
0 dresses.
No dresses.
I got
Okay, so
shorts.
guys, look up at me. So tomorrow you're gonna come back to me and you're gonna say, I have 6 shirts and I have 10 pairs of pants. And what we can do with that information is we can put that on a graph. We can graph that and we can see how many people have the biggest amount of shirts, the most, and how many have the least amount of shirts.
What if we can't do that? Because I have too much.
You have a lot. Well, what you could do is count short sleeve shirts, You can count long sleeve shirts.
I have too much.
You have a lot.
I
Well,
have
you could
too
just-
much.
What you could always take a guess. You could always say, I might have
270. 155.
You can make a guess.
I'm
All right.
make a guess. Can we 200?
Yep, we can.
Yeah, we can